And a warm welcome here ahead of qualifying for the Azerbejdžan Grand Prix. Normally these streets are lined with vehicles, it's non-stop traffic jams, but today the roads are closed to everyone except the 20 best drivers in the world. It's time for qualifying for the Azerbejdžan Grand Prix.
Radio check, please. Radio check.
Radio check.
You're in first position, front of the pack. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 39.4. And we're in front of Behrman, Massa and Aaron. Here's a quick position rundown for you. The top 5 are the fastest lap at the moment, 1:37.6. Leclerc, Russell, Verstappen, Hulkenberg and Albon. Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
Yeah, beautiful job.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. And a warm welcome to you from Azadlik Square, heart of Baku and home, of course, to the Azerbejdžan Grand Prix. With high speeds, tight corners and few runoff zones, many are expecting a safety car here today. So our drivers will have to stay very much on their toes and hopefully out of the barriers. The Baku City circuit measures roughly 6 kilometres, and it's made up of 20 corners and 2 DRS zones. The circuit winds around the narrow city, through the old town, and even brushes against the city's medieval walls. However, as beautiful as the setting is, this track is also a ferocious technical challenge, where the smallest of mistakes could lead to a catastrophic consequence for any one of our drivers. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Lando Norris will lead us away from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Verstappen, Felipe Massa and Albon, Hulkenberg, Behrman, Gasly and Zach O'Sullivan, Piastri, Tsunoda, Joshua Pearce and Antonelli, Pepe Marti, Doohan, Paul Aaron and Mark Webber, Tremnitz, Ocon, Stroll and Zayn Maloney rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. And striding into our commentary box to join us today, the man, the myth, the legend, Anthony Davidson. So we're getting close to the start of the race. What will this driver be experiencing? Big nerves, big excitement, what?
Always extra nerves at the start of the race, Scott. Probably at the start of the race, it's where your heart rate's at its highest in anticipation. And you've got to be in the right mindset. You've got to be thinking there inside the car, what can go right? How can I be opportunistic rather than what can go wrong? And how do I protect my position? Look forward and stay positive. It's easy to say, very hard to do when you're in that position.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Ready, check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do, don't let me down. Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights, the start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. Heavy damage to the front wing of the car behind it. It should be much slower. Let's go. Okay, DRS is now available. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. As things stand, we'll be second in the championship. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done. Okay, we're running low on fuel. Start lifting off the throttle a little before the braking points and letting the drag do some of the work in slowing you down. That'll help conserve the fuel you have left. Second place, you're in second place. Russell's ahead of you now. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Verstappen behind you now. Okay, they're on fresh hards. You've got 11 laps until your pit window opens, and that's 23 laps to go. Okay, the car behind has some front wing damage. We should be able to pull a gap. Let's go. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. As things stand, we'll be second in the championship. Okay, we want you to pit this lap, so push now, push.
Happy.
Don't forget, box this lap. That's it, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Albon behind. And the time last lap, 1 minute 45.9. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they've done 15 laps on those tyres. We think they've got one more stop. Behrman just ahead. Push, push. Time last lap, 1:45.1. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, they've done 15 laps on those tyres. We think they've got one more stop. Okay, you're sat in P2. Okay, that's Behrman ahead. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 3.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. That's Albon behind you. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. And 11 laps to go. Nine laps of fuel to go, 9 laps left. Tyre condition still looking good. You're leading the pack, that's P1. Verstappen behind you now. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Okay, we're into the last 10 laps now. Just a reminder, we're critical on fuel, probably a lap or so short. We don't need to risk a DNF chasing records, so let's think about starting to conserve fuel, maybe lifting early into the corners. Gap to your teammate behind, 30.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 14th place. And the time last lap, 1 minute 43.1. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 22.5 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 13th place. Time last lap, 1:42.8. Yes, and that's a podium. Excellent drive. The whole team have worked especially hard this weekend, and that, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
Yeah, good job. Well done.
And in the end, there was no Verstappen. Max Verstappen, he takes victory.
To overcome the difficult circumstances they face throughout this race today, Crofty, it's not easy, and it really shows a lot of maturity, and you can use this, you can draw on this as a driver moving forward and boost your confidence through the rest of the championship.
It's what they've all been racing towards, waiting for them. High above the pit lane is our podium. And for the lucky three, it's time to stand on it. One of the all-time greats celebrates yet again. It's another podium, it's another top step for Max Verstappen. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Boss, we need your attention on something, please. I've heard back about a positive outcome on this one.
Hey, Chief. Engineering need your attention on something. Hey, Chief. We've got multiple parts out of research. Don't forget to develop them. We've got performance sitting on the table that we could be getting into the car.
Hey, boss, have you got a moment to look at something? Well, it looks like we've been pipped to the post by another team. They've agreed a contract. It's all locked. Hopefully you weren't too set on them. I'm sorry it's not better news, but there are other options out there. We got the outcome we were hoping for, boss.
Hey, Chief. We have a part or two ready for development because they finished research. Let's get that in motion, shall we? Head to engineering for more info.